me fucked up. Nigga, they got me fucked up. I saw my eyes, nigga, I'm finna do it me. Riding through the city in some shit you wouldn't expect me in. Nigga, crowd go crazy, here it's $1 million phone. Feds on a nigga for the motion, know he really get it on. I ain't lying in my raps, really sold that. The street, nigga.
Oh my, y'all already know the biggest in the world, Jack. You know what I'm talking about? Look, we finna pop some major league. You know what I'm talking about? I'm finna get straight to the meat and potatoes. Y'all know how Stan G do it. Understand G, man. I'm Hankin with Hankin TV, man. Y'all already know what it is. Oh man. You think this gonna keep on working? So you think this gonna keep on working? Come on, man. Oh man. Young dog died, the whole city took a loss. Quick set the play with the dreams have been about. Some gangsters in his matrix, but a lot of these niggas saw.
What's up? Make sure I hit that like button if y'all ain't subscribed to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. I got my guy Stan G in the house, man. Got my guy Stan G in the house, man. He got some things we're gonna talk about. We definitely gonna chop it up. But before I go any further, I'm gonna bring him up so he can know what we talking about. Stan G, what's up, man?
I'm so alright, man. I can cut it out. Oh, man. Where you, man? Sorry, no. Yeah. Where man?
So look, man. So last night, man, a female, she popped up and she got to putting a whole lot of allegations on Stan G, man. So you know, Hankin TV gonna slide through and give Stan G an opportunity to let the people know what's really going on, man. So first of all, let the people know, man, who is this female, man?
I'm gonna be real. That's a stalker. That's a stalker. You know what I'm talking about? That was real, like on this situation. Because if I wrote a book today, Chyld wouldn't even make the book. It's just being real. I mean, so that's more like a stalker. You know what I'm saying? You know, like somebody you were just paying time with. You know somebody who. And let's say former fashion. But what did you tell man? Oh man.
What's up? So she said the reason she started going in, she said because you supposed to have brought her name up or mentioned her or something. I mean, where did this beef start at?
Well, to be honest, I don't know what I'm dead serious. That is a real lie. I don't know what she's talking about. Somebody even said, I'm the reason. She the reason I went on no jumper. I don't want to. For what? How do you know what you do? What you do? Yeah, what's your self? So it be little stuff like that. I be like, these folks is really crazy in the world. It's so really crazy, man. And when you start turning up in a major type of way, you see how crazy people really is and how deep it gets. Man, I'm talking about it's coming in a crazy type of way right now. Man, them numbers maybe 4 hours pop out their head, about to pop out their head, man. You know what I'm talking about? But that's just what's going on though. But it be a lot of stuff behind the scenes that make people want to do these type of things. You know what I'm talking about? They feel them folks want to grow with it, and then soon as you ain't like rocking with them, how they want you to rock with them, they be feeling some type of way. I be like, y'all for a while, man. But you know, there's some price here, man. You know what I'm talking about? And bigger as you, the more they try to come out here. You know what it is. Oh, man. But y'all, you know, we're going to keep the story, man. Because everybody wants the glory, man. You understand you. You don't start right there.
So she appeared to know a lot of things about you. So was y'all in a relationship? I mean, what was going on? Let the people know like the history y'all got.
We was talking when I was in Vegas and things of that nature. Vegas and Oakland, you know what I'm talking about? Like it was about 2 years. So come on, man. It was about 2 years. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. You know what I'm talking about? She was just on top of her whole gang. She act like she on top of her whole gang, but started playing. But at the same time, you know. I really don't even talk about people like her because it's just like why fuck, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't been around Charlotte probably like 7 months or something like that. Like And this the same female kind of shit and the go van niggas like everybody. Like she was going like, come on, man, she watching me that, so I'm like, why you still watching me on a situation like that though? You know what I'm talking about? Cause she wanna be somebody so bad. That's why she follow like, you know what I'm saying, in her feelings like that. But that's just what it was.
Right. So well during that interview or that live, I had seen you pop up in the comments a couple times, man. So go ahead and let the people know what you were saying.
It's like cap, put on even more, put on some more, so cap. You know what I said? Supposed to make up a story on you, like a whole book. And none of that real. Come on. You just, and then if it be a list of, then it be she adding on to way more than it was. I ain't never been with. Somebody just taking me there with it. Yeah. I ain't never been around no person like that in my life. You know what I'm talking about? In a closed out area. Come on, be real. And then the thing about it, dude ain't like that, man. She put on all these stories because me and him got the jacket. You know what I'm talking about? And this is what it was. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, come on, man. Let folks know I'm beating shit, man. I'm not gonna let nobody play it. And this is what it was. You know what I'm talking about? And but I don't, yeah.
So when y'all stopped messing around, what happened? How did y'all depart? I mean, what made you leave? She said you left from wherever she was at. I want to say in Oakland, I want to say, or Vegas, and you went to Texas. So what was the cause of y'all breaking up?
Man, she was crazy. I got out of there. I had to. Like I'm talking about to the point. Like man, like jail when we start putting it in a place and anytime, like, you don't need to be there. They just what it is. You know what I'm talking about? And then that's a whole lot of more lies. You know what I'm saying? She put a whole lot of more lies on me to be in that type of situation, but I beat everything. It ain't even on, and that's why I said folks reaching because I beat it. You know what I'm talking about? Like I ain't even moving like that, and this is what happened. Like you know what I'm talking about? So
Right.
yeah.
All right. Let me ask you a question. So the situation that she brought up about you allegedly posting to pull out a pow, is that still an open case? Because if it is, I ain't gonna ask you nothing about it.
Open case.
You say it is?
No, it ain't no open case. Open case.
So she's saying you pulled a pow on her son. You saying you didn't. What happened for y'all to get to that for a pow to allegedly have been pulled?
It wasn't even no situation like that. You know what I'm talking about? She told the people that was the people putting those shit. You know what I'm talking about? Just because. Like that was type of level she was on. Yeah. For real. And what I'm like, man, I made a crazy product from Oakland. And but it's so many people in her family was telling me that. Don't even do it. And that's why I couldn't do no more respect. You know what I'm saying? I can't do no more respect. You know what I'm saying? But her cousin, you know, I see her cousin went on Clubhouse and exposed her crazily. You know what I'm talking about? And then talk bad on her. And she tried to act like she just tough. When her cousin met things, for real, that's who, yeah. But at the same time, though, like, it just got out of hand. And she was lying the whole time. Yeah, like, when we started out, we was like, she was, it was a whole situation that ended up putting wrong into this situation. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. And it really wasn't no relationship type of situation we started off with. And we started off in a certain type of way. That's kind of how I'm feeling rock the whole time. I'm just keeping it real. But you know what I'm saying? It's levels, you know what I'm talking about? And she was just on that level. But she really went what she said she would. You know what I'm saying? I still figure out a whole lot. So then, you know, all the situation about her getting locked up and shit, the shit was happening. You know what I'm talking about? But it was like, it's something about that whole situation, man. I just can't put my finger on that shit. But it's just crazy. Yeah, her whole situation crazy, but I'm people.
Are you using like some Bluetooth headphones?
Yeah.
You use your phone. We can't really hear you. The people telling me they're saying they can't hear.
This time probably really ain't gonna want her on the shit.
Oh my!
Oh my.
Make sure y'all hitting that like button. If y'all ain't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel,
There's
man.
too much.
I can't hear you. All right, there you go. There you go.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
You can hear me? Oh my.
Okay. So you met her on Clubhouse?
Yeah. That's why I say it was a whole lot behind all this. You know what I'm talking about? It was a whole lot behind all this. You know what I'm talking about? That what it was. It was popping back then, man. No wrong with jumping. You know what I'm talking about? You can really get paid off Clubhouse back then if you know, if you do your thing. This is how it goes. Turn up. Turn up. Oh my.
So she had mentioned an incident where you allegedly had to try to break out her windows.
Nah, bro. I ain't try shit. I did. I ain't. But that was on some drunk shit, on some other type of shit. You know what I'm talking about? Cause like thing about it, she'll do some shit. See, she a fighter. Like she said, she a fighter. She want to fight. I'm a player. You can't be playing with me like that. Like I mentally click out, and then I ain't even want to be like that on this show. You know what I'm talking about? But she constantly pushing the issue because that's why I had to leave. She constantly pushing that type of issue to her. You know, that's how it go. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. But you gotta stay away from people like that. Cause anybody who will bring some negative shit in your life, anybody who will bring some negative shit in your life, you do not want them around you, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if they just talking negative, if they being negative in any type of way. I don't even want them around you, man. Cause that's what's going on. Folks seeing you come up in this shit, and they see it's going. Man, these folks see what's going on, and then that energy right there will make a lot of motherfuckers mad. Make a lot of motherfuckers mad, man. And it's crazy, but it's real though.
So we got to address the elephant in the room. We got to give you a chance to tell your side um the drug abuse allegations. She was saying about she was breaking you off and
Come on,
this.
man. I'm a big old player. Can't no female break me off nothing. Come on, bro. You got, bro. If I'm helping somebody, they helping me. You can't break me off nothing. It's ass. If that's the case, in any type of, that's why you know motherfucker gotta be lying soon they say some shit like that. She ain't never had nothing like that, and that's what I'm saying. She just lying on top of lying. She say her people who is like them people. I ain't never seen them people when I went out there around them type of people. Come on, bro. I'm never seeing them people for real, for real. So it's just like, man. And then the other people, her people who she say that's her real people, that she's saying them folks snitching on people. So stop playing. Stop playing. So it made me think like all these people might be the people. Just being honest, that's why I'm like, it's so much shit to this shit, man. I'm like, this shit crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so once y'all linked up on Clubhouse and met, what happened? You flew out to her or she flew to you? How did y'all get linked up?
No, she flew out to Memphis. She flew out to Memphis. That's what she did. And it was what it was.
So she flew out to Memphis. Y'all locked in. So where did things start going wrong at? I mean, what happened for the? You know what I'm saying?
No, it wasn't nothing going wrong. You know what I'm talking about? But like it just was. Man, she was flogging like she was getting it, like she was getting it. And you know what I'm talking about? And it really wasn't that, because if it was that, you wouldn't never say, you would have never ran out of money. That wasn't even no real money type shit. So it was like, man, then it wasn't that much money either. Like, I'm like, stop playing. Stop playing. And thing about it, I told the world I was on purpose back then hard. You know what I'm talking about? But at the same time, I was getting it good. You know what I'm talking about? On all ends. Nobody just can't say they just came to me and just gave me everything. I always had my own hustle my whole life. And if y'all go look at me 15 years ago, on the internet and shit. Y'all see, I've been doing this shit. I've been doing this shit. It ain't luck. You gonna be thinking it's luck every time you come back up. This shit is designed to be like this. This shit is really designed to be just like this. But see, these folks mad at that, like they don't understand. I'm blessed, bro. I am blessed, bro, and I ain't never gonna stop. And see, a lot of folks playing with the energy, and it's just I'm telling you, dude ain't playing about me.
So how did y'all end up in Oakland? Is that where she originally from? She's originally from Oakland. How did y'all end up in Oakland?
Yeah, she from Oakland. I took that Memphis shit down there and just doing what I do. And I've been doing it every state. I ain't mean people, you know, some about green people, putting people, you know what I'm saying, saloon folk, and that's what it was.
Right.
And that's how she met me. You know what I'm saying? That's how she met me. You know what I'm saying?
So you said you just made a statement. You said you can go back to 15 years ago and see you and see you on the internet. I done seen you on a couple TV shows. You said you didn't start doing YouTube and start doing content. You had met JT the Bigger Figure.
No, I've been doing shit. I ain't met JT the Bigger Figure like a year and a half, something like that. 2-3 years ago, some shit like that. I've been doing this shit, man, bro, since I was 8 years old, to keep it real, bro. But just on the internet, I've probably been doing it for 15 years, so strong. 15 years. You know what I'm talking about? Just with rapping and doing shit like this, just doing shit, putting content out. Didn't even know what content was. Back then, I just want folks to check my lifestyle out. You know what I'm talking about? And shit, that's why I said nobody can, like, she tried to take everything from a nigga. Now, you don't leave a nigga with nothing. Damn. Yeah, how you made me? You ain't know. You know what I'm talking about? You just came along just now. That's crazy by itself. That's crazy by itself, man.
Right.
They see the Bigger Figure knew me. He knew me. When I met him, he knew me. You know what I'm saying? That's how it go. You know what I'm talking about? But it's just, you know, energy. You know, the wrong energy at the wrong time with the wrong group of people at the same time is gonna always something will always happen, especially in our culture.
Right. And when I seen the video, the title of it was something like the victim speaks. What is she allegedly supposed to be the victim of?
Man, she's supposed to be a victim of calling the police. That's what she was a victim of. She was a victim of calling the police. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it was. So she played them type of game. She played a victim. That's what she really do. That's what she play. The victim, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And she's so irrelevant in real time. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. I'm gonna keep it real. Like,
right.
Irrelevant, bro.
So
but
she
that
say,
dude over there,
what you say? I couldn't hear you. What you say?
I said, but that dude over there, he ain't big time too, though. He ain't major league. For real, he ain't major.
Oh my!
She say she was there when the situation had happened with Whack 100. So that's where that had happened in Oakland.
Yeah. Nah, it happened in Vegas.
Okay, Vegas.
Man, come on, man. Like, folks know if you go listen to that video, you be like, all right, I got you. You know what I'm talking about? If a nigga from Memphis, a nigga from the South say, all right, I got you. Man, you know what's going on. Play with it. You know what I'm talking about? Play with it. And that's just what it was.
Yeah, I had forgot about that. I had forgot about that Vegas. So it was Memphis, Oakland to Vegas. So how did y'all end up in Vegas?
Moving around, getting to the money in some type of way, and yeah, popping up over there in Vegas. Cause we really started out in Vegas. Like when I flew out there, that's when we was in Vegas. I was in Vegas for like 45 days, so I'm gonna go back to Memphis. Like, I ain't gonna be sitting around now. I don't like, it is what it is. Like, but that's just what it was. I ain't even know her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm protecting all her stuff. That's why I ended up getting some shit. She was like, man, get this for me. And cause it was another female in the joint. You know what I'm talking about? Who was staying there. And she was like, and the shot was asking about her stuff. They was like, man, you know this cause this. She all gave me the rundown on it. I'm like, damn. I'm telling her though, and she knowing. I'm like, man, y'all ain't good for you, but I'm gonna tell you when you get out. You know what I'm talking about? Then I was like, man, and though she was like, man, she felt some type of way about her anyway. But she said Shawty was already, you know what I'm saying? They had a past incident, so that's what it was. You know what I'm talking about? You did this. Did what you go sell. She said, man, and so you was out here get your ticket back, this, and that's what it was, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was.
Yeah, because it definitely appears, it seemed like y'all was locked in, because like y'all went from Memphis to Oakland, from Oakland to Vegas, and then this right here, this just came out of nowhere. He froze up. He gonna come back up. And if y'all got any questions, man, drop them in the chat. There was a couple other things I had heard, but I ain't about to sit up here and ask another man about his draws and shit like that. So y'all got any questions, y'all can drop them in the chat, man. I just happened to be scrolling last night and something slid across my desk. So I say, let's tap in with Stan G and get his side of it. You know what I'm saying? Also, for the people that keep steady saying Hank is a Texas clout chaser, man, we about to take this show down to Alabama, man. We about to go down to Mobile, Alabama, and cover one of the biggest stories down there. A female, she just got life in the federal prison, man, for conspiracy for M for hire. We about to tap in with her. We about to get her advocate up here. They about to tap in. They about to tell her story. From the research I've been doing, she didn't have nothing to do with it. But they gave her an L. They offered her 5 years. They offered her 5 years, and she took it to the box. So if they offered her 5 years and she took it to the box and got an L, by her turning down that 5 years, that really got to kind of make us sway. Like, well, damn, maybe she didn't have nothing to do with it. She turned down a 5 ball to end up going to the box and getting an elbow. We definitely gonna cover that story. We about to load up the bus and we're gonna ride down to Mobile, Alabama, man. We're gonna cover her story. I'm doing some research on it now. So I'm gonna do the research. We're gonna go down there and we're gonna cover it. But in doing my research, the guys that she was linked up with, they allegedly had went to Walmart to buy a tracker. And while they was in Walmart getting the tracker, I guess they run into an op, and these dudes let the switches go at the self-checkout inside Walmart. It was not playing down there, man. Here we go. All right, here we go. I can't hear you. Yeah, they let the switch go in the self-checkout. I'm doing the research now. Y'all know I'm going to come through with the thorough. Also, you know, this ain't the first story we didn't cover like this. We went down to Louisiana, and we covered a guy that's doing life in Angola for allegedly deleting a famous boxer down there. If y'all ain't caught that interview, then make sure y'all slide through there and check it out. You say, was the M for hire for Milton Carter? I ain't got that far yet, Jims. I'm hold on. I ain't got that far yet. I'm reading the article. I was reading the article now. Hold on. There's some names in there. I didn't see them mention the person's name who had got deleted. Let me see if they mentioned it in here. Let me see. They mentioned his name. Yeah, they didn't say the victim's name. Let me see. Let me see. The defendants is John Fitzgerald McCurl Jr. That's one of the defendants. Hold on. What the fuck? Oh, okay. One of the defendants' name is John Fitzgerald McCurl Jr. He's 30. Darius Dwayne Rouser and Lateria Hollis. That's her. All right, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh my. Yeah.
Okay. We back. And what was you saying now? Where was we at?
Mm-hmm. You said what I say at the end?
I was saying y'all had went from Memphis to Oakland to Las Vegas. Y'all was locked in. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all globe trotting. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I be moving, bro. You know, shit, this shit right here a real hustle, bro. This shit a real hustle. You know what I'm talking about? But it's like everything already lined up now. It's
I
lined up,
know, I
man.
know, I know a lot of this shit be for entertainment, and I ain't gonna be biased in the situation. I'm gonna keep it all the way real. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there. I don't know what happened, but some of the things that was being said, it didn't really, unless they wasn't explaining it right, it really didn't. Some of it didn't add up. I mean, some of it
Nah,
didn't add up.
yeah, bro. I'm keeping it all the way G, bro. I wouldn't even be sitting here for flaws like that, bro. I don't need her to get nothing, no clout or nothing. She using me. She trying to use me in a certain type of way. I don't need her to. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Go up. I'm going down by talking to about her being real. You know what I'm saying? I know that. She know I know this. She know I'm smart as a motherfucker. If she tell y'all the real truth, that girl was obsessed with me. For real, for real.
Okay, it's just okay. I remember a video started surfacing. I don't know how long it had been out, but I had
No,
just seen it not too long ago.
yeah,
Is this the person who's releasing the
no,
videos of you,
no, that, no.
or this a different person?
Yeah, that's a different person. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, that's a different person. That was a whole nother situation.
So how it make you feel, man, when people jump out the window, man, and start putting these stories out on you? You lost him again, like in the woods. Yeah, Jim's and saying, I want to say 2 times they got the wrong person. One time the person got deleted, and then another time the wrong person got hit and they got paralyzed. They weren't playing, man. It say during the trip to Walmart, Rouser and the co-conspirator opened fire in the self-checkout area of the store, striking 2 victims. Well, that's like 3 times the wrong person got hit. Damn. And they making it perfectly clear that these guys had modified um automatic weapons, which is a switch. It had to have that switch on it because they hitting the wrong person every time. You know they say when you shoot them switches, you can't control them because they going so fast. They hitting the wrong person three different times. Yeah, they ain't in this article. I got a few. They sent me a few of them. They ain't mentioning the victim's name, but I'm quite sure in one of these articles and these videos I got, they gonna mention the victim's name. All right, there we go. Damn. Like he out there in the woods or something. He ain't got no connection. But that's crazy. They offered her 5 years. They also got her on a. I guess they just had to throw that in there to make it seem even worse. She also had got hit with a charge for PPP loan fraud. But I don't see them offering a person 5 years and they know they did it and turn it down, knowing what they could possibly get and go. And y'all know in the feds, life is life, man. I know Alabama is off the hook, man. I want to say Alabama might be one of the top. I ain't gonna say my Alabama one of the top 3 deadliest cities right now, man. But this is a big story, and they tapped in with Hankin TV. They had tapped in with Hankin TV to help get the word out, man. Man, if you ain't watching Hankin TV, then what you watching? So we definitely gonna be covering that. But as the real journalist I am, that's why I told them to send me the articles, send me the links to some articles and stuff so I can do my research on it. You know what I'm saying? It say shootings at 2 Mobile nightclubs, and a Walmart. Hold on, somebody told me to check my email. This might got the victim's name in it. Damn. Let's see what we got. Okay, yeah, I got that one. That's the one I was looking at. Let me see. All right, here we go. I'm covering 2 stories right now. All right, I can hear you.
Oh my. Yeah, man, the world hurt me, man. They hurt me, man. For real. That's what they did, man. All the good things I done did for these people, bro. And they turn around and stab me in the back, bro. That's why I'm the coldest right now. I ain't gonna lie.
You know, they say ain't nothing worse than a woman scorned.
Exactly. Exactly. But you know, think about it, nobody never said, well, why you were calling and talking to the mind people that bad? Come on, man.
That's why.
Somebody too.
That's why I was saying some of it wasn't adding up because that's one of the questions I asked. I wasn't gonna hit the link, but I was doing something like, well, damn, you was with him for a while, and you
Yeah.
saying all these
And
bad
then
things.
she just said she was talking to me before I went to no jump. So you still talking to this man, but you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Something don't add up. You know what I'm talking about? Like, come on,
Right.
let's keep it always real, man. Sometimes people really love you so much that they don't even, that they just like, that's what it was. She already know. She fumbled on some real shit. She know it. She know it. She didn't never want me to go. She was never dropping me off nowhere, bro. I had to catch Ubers and all types of shit to leave this girl, bro. For real shit. But it was what it was. I learned a lot out this situation, but that's why
Hold on, he got a bad connection again. Shout out to AC Shakur. Appreciate it, AC Shakur, for becoming a member, man. Make sure I get y'all memberships, man. Member for 6 months. That's a milestone. AC Shakur been a member for 6 months, man. Get y'all memberships. Get y'all memberships, man. But yeah, this y'all know this right down my alley. She got life in the Fed. Offered her 5 years. I would have fainted. I ain't gonna lie. I would have fainted. I ain't turning. If I know I did something, don't they come with anything less than double digit numbers? I'm jumping on that. You know, that 5 in the Feds would have turned up being like 3, 3.5. Shit. That's why I say they threw that PPP loan stuff in there too to kind of make it seem like she was make a worse person than she was. But it's trending. The story is definitely trending on TikTok. It's gaining some momentum. Matter of fact, that's where I found it at. And then I had liked the post, and they know I had and then the person's post who I knew, they know I had a podcast. And they put me in contact with her advocate. We can get her story out there, man. And I think right now, if people try to get some justice or some relief, it's the best time to do it right now. Because we see Trump, he giving motherfuckers pardons, he letting motherfuckers out. I think it's gonna be a sticky situation due to how violent it was. There's so many innocent people getting hit up. One person got paralyzed. I know one got deleted, and I don't know what happened to the other two people. Can you imagine being in Walmart in the checkout line and somebody just you ain't they in the checkout line, you in the store, and you just get to hearing some rapid gunfire? Man, these boys ain't playing. That just go to show the disregard people got for human life, man. They letting them switches rip in Walmart at the self checkout. You know it's a camera right there. Wow, there's a camera right there. Here we go. Hell. Shout out, baby boy. I see you, baby big boy TV. I see you. But yeah, Stan G, man, this shit crazy, man. It just seemed like it
yeah,
just dropped out of the sky. I ain't seen you had no beef, nobody online. I've been seeing you do your content and upload you. I'm doing your music and stuff.
yeah, Gangsta Major, the coldest song coming out of Memphis right now, man. I'm talking about everybody on this job. Y'all gotta go check out Gangsta Major, Stan G Gangsta Major, bro. And that's a real true story, for real.
Let's talk about the Gangster Matrix right quick. I seen when I watched the video, I seen in the comments they were saying like they feel like some of the names from the people you was mentioning, they feel like you're gonna get some kickback from that. Do you feel like that?
Nah, I'm gonna keep it real because I'm only telling a real story, and I ain't just saying too much in this song. I've been doing a podcast for a little second, and I done said way more stuff in the podcast. To be honest,
Right.
you know what I'm saying. Like, think about it, the truth hurt, but it's real though.
Right.
It
And,
is what it is.
and speaking of that, saying things on a podcast, that's one thing. TTE Naughty just told me he had he ran into a situation in there due to some stuff he had said on the podcast, man. So yeah, you have been saying some stuff on the podcast. So if it was gonna come
Yeah.
back to bite you, the business came back to bite you.
No, and cause bro, I'm getting everybody against the Mason. It is he say she say when it comes from my way, and everybody seen the Go Van man. He walked straight up out the building. So it ain't nothing you can say on the internet that's gonna do nothing.
Get your Wi-Fi together, baby. Yeah, this gonna be a fire story, man. Hankin TV gonna assist. Even we can't get her out, we're gonna try to get her time because we see how that boy Max B, he just came past. One way mom, what's the word? I see you. We see Max B, he has 75 years. He got some relief and end up getting a 20 ball. Like I say right now is the best time. New articles about Latia. Okay, see the articles is pouring in. The support about to be real, man. We about to start a whole movement over here for this girl, man. You know, I'm gonna thoroughly do my research. You know, sometimes people do stuff, include myself, and deserve to be in there. But at the same time, man, sometimes the citizen be too harsh. You know what I'm saying? We ain't saying the person didn't do nothing wrong, but damn, how much time you gonna give them? Like I say, if they offered her 5 years first, evidently it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't as bad as trying to make it. For them to end up giving her an elbow. The articles is pouring in, man. This might be the one. I remember a few days ago, my guy GE was saying, man, Hank is one interview away, man. This might be the one. But when I do it, man, make sure y'all slide through and support, man. She got a lot of people speaking on her. She got a lot of people speaking on her behalf. Shout out DG, I see you. Jim said, I think they had another case. And yeah, they had another case in Mississippi, a carjacking. This is what they was doing. They was going down to Mississippi, stealing cars to use in Alabama for spinning. But they end up catching a carjacking down there in Mississippi. So yeah, they definitely got a carjacking down there in Mississippi. And I think somebody got popped or deleted when they was going to do that. All right, here we go. I don't know which one it is. All right, there it go. All right. And we ain't gonna be here too long, man. We about to go. We gonna get on up out of here in a minute, man. I see you having some little technical difficulties back there. So what you got? So tell the people what
It's
you
all
got
coming
going on.
straight on.
What you got going on right now, man? Oh, you must can't hear me. Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
I can hear you now. I can hear you
Okay.
now.
I said, man, we ain't gonna be here too long, man. I just want to give you a chance. You know what I'm saying? To tell your side. But me personally, this is just me personally. Everybody ain't me. I wouldn't even respond. You know what I'm saying? Especially
I,
to
I'm,
like,
I'm done for. I'm done with it from right here. I ain't gonna lie. I'm done with it. Like it ain't. I ain't going back on the internet with it. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't nothing to go on the internet about. And then I'm past that time in my life too though. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't even finna go over there and get them folks no attention no more, man. My numbers going crazy on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok, man. Y'all gotta go watch it. Man, I'm talking about it's a movie over there right now. So it is what it is. Gangsta Matrix, man. Y'all already know, man. Stop thinking like Tucker Bacon and stay out of the Gangsta Matrix. Y'all know how I move, man. Oh, my. We ain't stopping it out. We popping it out, Jack. For real.
right. I'm gonna play when we get ready to go out. I'm gonna play that Gangster Matrix. That was far. You sent me that this morning. Hold on, let me find it right quick. Y'all hear me? Hold on, let me find this video. Because he having too many technical difficulties. Let me see if I can find it. I'm about to shut it down over here in a minute, man, because the channel we about to go on a little break, man, because I'm about to redo the studio, man. I'm about to get all new equipment. So I'm gonna shut it down here for about a month. So if y'all don't see me, oh, here it go right here. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it when we get ready to go out. We about to get out. When he pop up, I'm gonna go ahead and do a when he come back, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little outro. We're gonna play this Gangster Makes video. Get out, me too solid. I see you. Where you been, me? Where you been, me? You see what they been over there doing? They've been going down memory lane over there, playing old videos, talking about how the sector was started, and they've been going down memory lane. They've been ruffled a few feathers, you know, with some stuff that happened over there. Who's that? Ellenwood Studios TV. I see you in the building. Me too. Solid said she been working. Shit, me too. That's why I ain't really been on here. Stan G came, he gave his side. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, man. When motherfuckers put some stories out there on you, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be something in there that's real, but a lot of that shit be bullshit, man. That's why I ain't responding. You know, like I ain't taking nothing away from the female. I ain't got no problem with her. This is a neutral platform. You know, she got her shit off, so it's only right for him to get his shit off. Like I say, some of the stuff she was saying, it wasn't adding up to me because you saying all this bad stuff, you was still rocking with him. You was still messing with him. You know what I'm saying? If it was that bad, shit, she was supposed to been to jumped out the window or left. Like I said, y'all know what they say. It ain't nothing worse than a woman scorned, you know? And then when you got motherfuckers who don't like you and hating on you, I ain't even gonna say hate. When you got motherfuckers that don't like you and got a problem with you, they gonna ride with whatever a person say with you, no matter how ridiculous it sounds. You know what I'm saying? I feel like last night, that broad could have said that nigga had a pink nose and yellow ears, and they would have rolled with it and knowing that ain't the facts. You feel me? Oh my God, good energy. That's what he say. He say, ho say, no say. You hear me? For real. Ho say, no say. We gonna see. They say it's gonna be a part 2 tonight. I ain't gonna partake in that. Like I say, I just happened to stumble across it last night. I was walking my dogs. You know when you walking your dog, it's boring as hell. So I was listening while I was walking my dog and shit. Like I say, some of it wasn't adding up. I ain't saying it ain't all true. I ain't saying it was lies. I'm just saying some of it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one of the things that kind of like irked me. Motherfuckers come out and get to talking about motherfuckers saying this and that about them. But damn, when you was rocking with them, you weren't saying that shit when you was with them. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're gonna use a perfect example because this did come up. It's like you get to messing with a broad and y'all fall out. Just she want to come back and tell everybody your feet stink. Well, bitch, you was laying up. I ain't gonna say, bitch, my fault. You wasn't saying nothing when you was with him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how the game go. Men do it too. Not me, but me and they do it too. They fall out with these bras, want to come and tell all the business about how dirty her house was and she can't cook, but you was with her. You know what I'm saying? And you would have been with her. You would have continued to be with her if y'all didn't fall out. You feel me? But this is gonna be a fire story, man. Coming out of Mobile, Alabama. I just have brought your name up, GE. You say, I don't believe a mad hoe. You hear me? You can't believe him. Mobile, Alabama. Mobile is on fire right now. If y'all remember a while back, we had kind of covered the story where the female had got deleted down there. She was bickering back and forth with somebody on live. They told her to pull up, and she pulled up, and she ended up getting deleted. They ain't playing about with them pistols down there in Alabama, man. If he pop back up, I'm asking about Finesse 2 times. Y'all see Finesse 2 times had to turn himself in today, man. To me, matter of fact, me and Stan G, we had chopped up about this topic. It seemed like to me, Finesse 2 times is like way trying to turn into a blogger, a troller. His internet presence has been kind of consistent here lately. He just recently got into it with Offset Online. Matter of fact, we're gonna go ahead and cover some news too. Yeah, G, I just brought your name up because I remember a few days back you say Hank was just one interview away, man. And I got this case. Somebody had sent me about this female down in Alabama. She had got life in federal prison for conspiracy for hire. And she really kind of didn't have nothing to do with it to get life. I ain't gonna say she didn't have nothing to do with it. Try to do the full research. Well, for I'm reading now, And from hearing, she really didn't have nothing to do with it to get life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying she wasn't an accessory in any type of way, but a life. And then, like I said, I'm gonna steadily beat this concept in. They offered her 5 years and she didn't take it. No, she said take it to trial. So they offered her 5 years and they knew they had her dead to left. They wouldn't have offered her no 5 years. They wouldn't have offered her no deal, or they offered her a stupid ass deal where she might as well have took it to trial. They ain't gonna offer you no little bitty ass number, and they got you dead to left. You feel me? So she ended up going to trial. They gave her life, and y'all know life in the feds is life. I want to say she's 30 years old, got like 2 or 3 kids, but it just slid across my desk. I ain't got my chance to do my full research on it yet. But it is going viral on TikTok, man. It is going viral on TikTok. I don't know. I guess he having technical issues, man. We gonna tap back in. We tap back in with Stan G later on, man. They say, yeah, Max B ran it up between Cameron and Billboard interview. Man, he definitely just ran it up. I just watched the Cameron and Mason Max B interview last night, man. He definitely ran it up. And that's what I was saying. This is a perfect time to kind of like get the word out there about this case because they definitely giving people relief. Although he got his relief some years ago, right now, they cutting break, you know. Just like when Boosie did his Breakfast Club interview, he said he's still waiting to hear the decision on his part, you know. And we can't forget our current president of the United States, how many felonies he got. So he kind of can relate. But this right here, this is ugly, man. Just like doing the Max B interview when Cameron asked him, like, man, like, how did you feel when your time got cut? You know, going from never feeling like you never getting out to finally seeing some daylight. You know, he said he couldn't believe it, you know, but he still had to stay in bit mode. He still had to stay bitten. And he said he was in a prison. I can relate to what he was saying. He said he was in a prison where guys don't get out. Everybody in there doing an elbow or they got 100 years, you know. Well, he said it's very, very, you know what I'm saying? You very, very, you don't really hear about people getting breaks in there. Once you where he was at, you locked in, you know. I can just imagine. I mean, how that feels. Have an elbow. Don't forget, I was in a situation where I was fighting for my life, you know. But during the Cameron and Max B interview, they brought up Max B's wife, and she said that she had a feeling. She said she just felt in her spirit that he was gonna get out. And she started messing with him before he even got the time cut. So she jumped in the car with him when he had all that time. But she said she just knew it. She said she just felt in her spirit he was gonna get out. And that's how it was in my situation. You know, I just knew it. I just felt like, man, I'm gonna wiggle up out of this one. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing really about what I did or how I played my cards. You know what I'm saying? Or niggas trying to out-slick the system. I just felt it like they ain't gonna do me dirty. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say, when I was on the run, the amount of time that I got, I told somebody that I was like, man, I ain't gonna do nothing but get such and such, and that's what I got. Yeah, that's sad. I still can't get over the fact that these niggas let them switches rip in the Walmart self-checkout line, man. And that just go to show how, like, disregard people got for life. Like I said, they got the camera at the self-checkout right there. And I know, because I ain't gonna lie, every time I go through there, I think about slipping something in my bag. Y'all don't pay me to check my shit out. So if I put something in my bag, shit, that's on you. You feel me? So if that camera gonna deter me from sticking a small item in my bag, these dudes didn't care. They let some switches rip in Walmart at the self-checkout, man. Right on camera, not count. We ain't even gonna count the hundreds of people that's in there. We even say the 30 or 40 people that's in lines next to you that's witnesses watching you. You got a camera right in your face. You know what I'm saying? You got your fingerprints on the touch keypad. They got footage of you coming in. They got footage of you all in the store. You never, man, come on, man. That was dumb as hell. That was dumb as hell. But like I say, for far as the research I'm doing and the roles that I'm hearing that she allegedly played is nothing. Because this is what they saying. They were saying one of the guys who was supposed I ain't gonna say one of the guys that did the deleting, but her husband had something to do with it. And she was just doing wifely duties, you know. Then he tell his wife, send this cash app here. Go to Walmart and get me something. And this shit that's linked to the murder, you know what I'm saying? So they saying she was an accessory. We're gonna find out. I don't want to put too much out on it yet because I want to do my full research. And I don't want to put out no bad information. So I'm definitely gonna do a deep dive into this. We're gonna go down this rabbit hole. This might be like that Kanika Jenkins rabbit hole right here. We're definitely gonna do some research on it, man. But I'm gonna play this Gangsta Matrix video, man. I ain't gonna play the whole thing. I'm gonna play a clip. This come off of it. Matter of fact, I got a clip of it on the intro, on the Stan G intro. I might come back in a minute, man. But that's what Stan G had to say about the situation. He said she capping. I mean, that's what anybody gonna say when a motherfucker come out and put some foul allegations out on you. He said she capping, but I felt like, you know, come tell your side of the story. Y'all can take it for what it's worth. The same way y'all took what old girl said for what it was worth. It is what it is. So I might come back. I might. It's 4 o'clock where I'm at. I might come back about 2 hours. I gotta start taking down my fall decorations and get my Christmas shit out. So don't forget, we're doing the 2nd annual Hankin TV Christmas wrapping this year. We're gonna be wrapping gifts. And I've been telling everybody to send me their Christmas list. We got that jumping. I'm gonna play the clip of this Gangsta Matrix video. Fuck it, I'm gonna play it. And then we're gonna get up out of here. That's what we're gonna do. This is Stan G Gangsta Matrix. Oh shit, my bag. Boom, there we go.
Gucci mine and Gucci got dog. You dirty in a mix, cause he played the game on. OG double D, mine took the bitch cross. We young dog that the whole city took a loss. Quick set the plate with the dreams have been a boss. Dream gangsters in his matrix, but a lot of these niggas soft. This the guy. Yo, got it here, Gucci mine and Gucci got dog. You dirty in a mix, cause he played the game on. OG double D, mine took the biggest cross. We young dog that the whole city took a loss. Quick set the plate with the dreams have been a boss. Dream gangsters in his matrix, but a lot of these niggas soft. This the gangsta matrix, but a lot of these niggas soft. I'm so on right now, I can cut a sucker off. Gucci did got it, cause Keisha ran a play. He flipped it on the world on some shit about a day. Keisha fucking got it. Gucci said they ain't solid after I fuck a nigga bitch, and he told the world about it. Gucci mad about it.
I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker hard. That Gangsta Matrix is hard, man. Damn, I was about to say something. That Gangsta Matrix is hard, man. Over here, man, and Hanky, man, make sure you hit that like button. If y'all hit the like button, if y'all ain't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, man. Reaction video. I was gonna do a reaction. I already got the thumbnail and everything made, man. If y'all want me to do it, let me know. We'll go ahead and take one for the team. I was gonna do a reaction to that Boosie and Youngboy album, man. I think it's called 225 Business, something like that. If y'all want me to do that reaction, just let me know. Hit me in the DM or something like, let's run that. We might do a reaction to that. And it was something else. Yeah, it was another video I had. But over here at Hankin TV, man, as always, man, y'all know we always got to go out with a prayer, man. But before that, man, we got to go out with the Hustle Gang Choir, man. We got to go out with the Hustle Gang Choir.
Bricks. All white bricks. All white bricks. Like 10 bricks. Just get a lick with 50 more bricks. Ballin' like a bitch with all these bricks. All white bricks, off white bricks, white 10 bricks. Just get a lick with 50 more bricks. Ballin' like a bitch with all these bricks. Okay.
Turn to your neighbor and tell him, bitch, I'm one of them ones.
We leave, before we get out here, I'm finna pray for everybody. Y'all, this, you know what I'm saying? Y'all pray with me. You get what I'm saying? Bow your head. Real talk, bow your head, man. Because this here is serious. You get what I'm saying? Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we come to you today. Thank you for everything you done for us. You get what I'm saying? I want you to keep pushing me. You understand me? Push me in the right direction. You understand me? You get what I'm saying? Watch over my people, you know what I'm saying? Cover them, you know what I'm saying? Guide them, shield them, you get what I'm saying? Watch over the people that don't like me, you get what I'm saying? I love them too, you get what I'm saying? Look at my neighbor and tell my neighbor I love my neighbor too, you get what I'm saying? God, I ask you that you push me to keep elevating, you get what I'm saying? Keep pushing me to turn up, you know what I'm saying? My vision is too big for this, you get what I'm saying? My vision is too big in my head, you understand me? I ask that I reach there, you understand? I ask that I climb to the top, to the highest mountain, you understand me, that you have built, you get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, amen, in that way.
Enjoy life, smile every day, fuck what I gotta say.
I had to make it look juicy for him.
Oh my, y'all already know the biggest in the world, Jack. You know what I'm talking about? Look, we finna pop some major league. You know what I'm talking about? I'm finna get straight to the meat and potatoes. Y'all know how Stan G do it. Understand G, man. I'm Hankin with Hankin TV, man. Y'all already know what it is. Oh man. You think this gonna keep on working? So you think this gonna keep on working? Come on, man. Oh man.